Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, let's do another walkthrough of a git menu. And again, this started out as a program to run simple commands, simple git commands from a single key menu in termux, but now it's doing a bunch of other things. So I should probably rename it from git menu, but for now this is just for me, so I've left it with that name. Okay, so let's start it up. So if I do, just to recap some of the basic features, if I hit 1 for ls, we list some files. We can go to the parent directory by hitting 2, and we'll list files there. And now we can cd with 3, so I'm going to hit 3, and it gives us a list of places, list of directories to cd to. We're always given the option of home, so at 0. We're also always given the option of root, which is 1. But let's go into user, and we'll list the files in there. On termux, this is what it looks like. And let's go to, let's cd to, let's try the bin directory and look at what's in there. Okay. Nice thing about termux is, you can just easily scroll back and see what's going on there. So I'm going to do 3, so cd, and let's go back to the home directory and see what's in there. Now, something that I added, if you do cd, I added an item for h, which is history. So if you do that, you can see everywhere you've been, and you can easily go back to those recent directories. So if I wanted to go back to bin, let's just hit B, and we're back there. So we'll look at the files in there. Of course, there's an option for editing files, so just hit 4 to edit, and it gives you a list of things that are available to edit. So I can look at, for example, we have a bash history here, so I'll do A, and we can look at that file there. So I'll exit out of that. You can always launch a shell, right? So hit F5, and we're in a full shell. Control D to get out of that. So there's an apps menu item now. So if you hit apps, you can do things like, run top. Go back to apps. There's htop. On Windows or a full Linux desktop, if you hit terminal, it'll open up a new terminal window in the current directory. So that's what that's for. Processes, hit 4. We can list processes. And I'll go back to apps. Processes, and you also have an option to stop processes. Let's see, I'll go back to apps, and under files there's a disk usage item. So if I hit 2, it'll calculate the disk usage for the items in here. Okay, so it looks like I wasn't using the latest version of git menu, so I went over to my git menu folder and did a git pull using the menu. And so now I'm back in my home directory. I'm going to go back to apps. I'm going to go to files, and I'm going to do disk usage. Sorry about that. I needed to, I did a git pull, but I needed to restart git menu. So we're restarting it. Now we're in the home directory. Let's go back to apps. Let's go to files, and I'll do 2 for disk usage. And there you can see all the items in my home directory along with the disk usage, with the total disk usage as well. This is just a small termux installation, so it's just 45 megabytes in my home directory. Now those are the menu items you can see so far. Oh, actually I have one more. Under apps, if you go to files and do recent, it just shows you the files sorted in order of last modified. Okay, so now I'm going to go, you can see the menu items as they're listed there. And so I'm going to do cd. I'm going to go to a git repository, so git menu is one of them. Once you cd to a git repository, a couple more things light up. Now the menu options expand, so we have some basic git commands, and it also shows us the branch we're on. So like we could do B for branch, and it gives us the available branches. We can switch to another branch or create a branch. If we had more branches, we could also merge them into master or merge them into whatever. So I showed some of the git commands in the last video, and they basically do what you expect. I mean, there's number 6 is git status, git pull, git add. Just hit 7, it's going to do a git pull. Right? So I'll do it. Git pull, everything up to date. But the idea, as I've shown, is everything to be set off with a single key press without having to hit enter or whatever. So like I said, it feels like modal editing. All right, guys. Well, if you modify this to your own liking, please let me know what you do. Would like to see your customizations and things that you update it for. Thanks. Bye.